We're in Prague for the STIHL TIMBERSPORTS Team World Championship, and Australia are up against a team that put a stop to their reign in Lillehammer in 2017.
I don't miss much when it happens on stage, and I was like, here we go.
Before the DQ was given and it was confirmed, there's a moment of uncertainty.
If that does happen, that would be the upset of the last dozen years.
All right, gentlemen, 15-second penalty for false start. Poland is the winner.
Oh my goodness, that is unbelievable.
Coming up against Poland this time, the Chopperoos won't want a repeat of 2017 and are ready to settle the score.
All right, a couple of runs at the wave in the arena here, and we are going to get ready for semi-final number 2. That is Australia up against Poland. Poland has been a surprise team this year. Every heat, they've been under a minute, and they seem to have been getting stronger and stronger every step of the way. Of all the guys that are on stage there, Poland has nothing to lose. Team Australia are the clear favorites in this semi-final going up against Poland, but Poland did come in under a minute, and if they can step up to the plate here, they might be able to slay the dragon. It's all down to who has the will, the skill, the speed, and the need for a win. Let's follow it and find out who moves on to the final against New Zealand. Lawrence O'Toole, he'll start things off for the Australians on the stalk saw.
Athletes ready.
Marcin Jukowski starting things off for the Poles, and it's a good start. Wow, he was quick with that saw up onto the block, right in between the lines, and it is a good start for both teams, dead even as they go to the underhand chop, and it is Marcin Darga, that huge man, for the underhand chop. But Braden Meyer for the Australians is almost impossible to beat in this discipline, and he just ripped that log a new one as it goes over to Brad DeLosa now on that single buck and trying to catch up. Christian Kasmarek, he's a big boy, he's got long strokes, but he is not quite fast enough to catch up the huge lead that the Australians have. And now Mitch Argent subbing in for Glenn Gillam here on the standing block chop. He is all over this block here, trying to take that thing down so quick. A 48.72 time, unbelievable. And it looks like Poland is also going to be in under a minute. Oh no, they had a problem there and needed to take a couple more hits at it, but it looked like the time was 53.28. So we look back here, Poland had a really good start, dead in between the lines, but it was Braden Meyer, that man right there, that brought Australia ahead of Poland here with that fantastic cut. And then you see Brad DeLosa in the background, green and yellow, just so solid on that single buck. Mitch Argent filling in for Glenn Gillam on that standing block chop with fresh arms.
Feels special to win against any team, really. You know, it's all about the win. The opposition doesn't really matter as much, in my opinion. So yeah, we're looking forward to going out there and get prepared.
With New Zealand holding the fastest time of the day so far, every 100th of a second is going to count for the Chopperoos to win here in Prague, and they need to send their best team forward if they're to challenge the Kiwis for the win. Team captain Brad DeLosa has made the tough call to keep Mitch Argent, who just cut the semi-final standing block in the team for the grand final, ahead of powerhouse Glenn Gillam, based purely on times. When it came down to it, we can see in the head-to-head that after DeLosa finished the single buck, Gillam gets his axe to the block first. Argent puts in 6 hits before he turns to the backside, while Gillam goes for 8. On the backside, Argent puts in 7 versus Gillam's 5. Both totaling 13 hits, but Argent had the speed, which counts at this point of the competition.